Hi, it's Wendy and I am a hypnotist, and because I'm an expert at this, I'm going to teach you how to be a hypnotist. Imagine what you could do with this new skill. You can go to a party and be a smash hit. You can hypnotize your friends, you can hypnotize your boss, your employees, your parents, your children, yay! And you can make them do really fun things. Some of them useful, some of them not so useful. So the first thing that we have to do is teach you how to put someone in trance. It's so easy. You're going to love this. All right, to put someone in trance, one of the things you want to do is get them to relax. It helps if they're already sitting down. If they're standing when you do this, they're going to fall to the floor in a heap, in a puddle, and they might get hurt. So I have them sit down. All right, so what you do is you say to the person, "Can I hypnotize you?" And they're going to go, "Oh no, of course not. I would never let you do that." And you say, "Hey, but I can show you something really cool that you can do with your brain. All I have to do is just take a minute, and I can do some fun little things with your fingers and stuff." And you have to you have to get them to agree that you can hypnotize them. If they say no, it's not going to work. I guarantee you. So I say, "How about it? Can I just hypnotize you? It'll be really fun. I need to practice for a class at school." And you say, "What I want you to do is stare at this spot in the middle of my forehead right here. Just stare at that spot for a moment." The more you stare at that spot, the more you feel your body relaxing. And you notice that the sound of my voice becomes more relaxing. Focus on that spot in the center of my forehead. As you do, your entire body begins to relax and melt. The muscles let go. You can feel the muscles in your face relaxing, your eyes becoming heavier and heavier. As you focus on this spot, your eyelids become so heavy that every time you blink, you can feel them getting so heavy they're almost impossible to open. In fact, the next time they blink, they will be 3 times as heavy, almost impossible to open. As I count from 5 down to 1 on the number 1, your eyelids will become so heavy that they will be stuck shut. The muscles in your face will melt. Ready? 5, 4, relaxing more, 3, 2, and 1. Your eyes are stuck shut. They're so heavy, loose and limp that they're impossible to open. In fact, the more you try to open them, the more heavy and stuck shut they become. Okay, now listen to that last phrase I said. The more you try to open them, the more heavy, loose, limp, and stuck shut they will be. So you're giving them a double bind that the more they try, the heavier they become. Smart, huh? Cool, yeah. I didn't make that up. It's just good hypnotic language. Okay, so now you've said, go ahead and test them just to prove to yourself that they won't open, okay? That phrase, you've got to memorize it word for word. And then you say, your entire body relaxing now. When I touch you on the shoulder, you're going to notice that your entire body goes loose and limp, becomes totally loose, limp, and relaxed. What you did is you told them what they're going to do when you do something to them. Don't touch them and then tell them. You want to set their mind up that you're going to give them a command. They are going to respond and do exactly as you say when you say it. This is part of the hypnotic language and the hypnotic contract you're making. So after you've said, when I touch you on the shoulder, your entire body is going to be loose and limp and relaxed, and you'll feel that your muscles are simply too heavy to move. Ready? Loose, limp, and relaxed. Feel your body relaxing. At this point, if they're sitting in the chair, they just go, "Pugh." And if they're standing up, you're in big trouble, bub, because they're going to fall to the ground. So don't do that. Okay, so now, say your right arm. When I touch your right arm is going to become so heavy, so loose and limp that it will become too heavy to lift. When I touch your right arm, it will become that heavy. Ready? Now, you can feel your arm getting heavier. Now, in a moment, you can try to lift your arm just to prove to yourself it is indeed too heavy, loose, and limp to lift. So tell them then, go ahead and try to move that arm. Because you told them that they could try and it will be too heavy. Isn't that cool? Okay. So now, relax your arm even more when I touch it. Now when I lift your arm, it's going to be loose and limp and heavy like a wet washcloth. Ready? So you told them ahead of time. Then you lift their arm and it should be all loose and limp and heavy. And you just drop it right back onto their lap or onto the chair. It's so cool. They'll love that. Plop. Okay. Great. Now you know you've got them in trance because their body's relaxed, their eyes followed a command, their arm was nice and relaxed. So you want to set up something so that they will listen to what you say and so that you have this hypnotic control. And you say, now as you relax, you're going to go even twice as deep as I count down to 1, and you're going to hear every word that I say and focus on the sound of my voice. 5, 4, deeper relax, 3, 2, and 1. You hear every word that I say. Every word that I say relaxes you deeper. All the sounds around you relax you deeper as now your mind begins to hear only my voice. Only my voice. You hear my voice and you follow these words exactly. All right, so now you've told them that all the sounds around them are going to relax them more. So if there are any sounds, they don't focus on those anymore. You hear only my voice. You hear only my voice, and you follow my every word. Perfect! Gosh, you're good. This is going to be fun. Now what do you do with your friends? I don't know. Have to watch the next video, I guess. Or you can get this really great video. It's called How to Hypnotize Anyone, and it's going to teach you 2 hours of techniques and how to be a hypnotist. But you don't have to buy the video now because you can watch the next one for free, huh? Cool. So, be back. I'm Wendy. And as you look into my eyes, you notice that you are indeed getting very, very